explicit. One Joe Young presents Adventures from the Shed, a tabletop RPG podcast. You can find us online at adventuresfromtheshed.com. Hey, you can find us online at Adventures from the Shed on Facebook, YouTube, Twitter. Check us out on your favorite podcast apps, whether it be Apple, stuff on Android, online, Amazon Music, etc. We are here continuing our Dungeons & Dragons 5th edition campaign, brought to us by Jason. Jason, get us kicked off.
Hey, yes, again, kicking off. It's like deja vu for me. It feels like I've done this before.
Yeah.
But anyways, yes, I am running us through our mega city campaign of Erridan with some amazing adventurers who will introduce themselves now.
Hello, I'm Eli. I will be playing Raze, the Tiefling Bard. Nailed it on the second time.
And I am Joe. And I'll be playing Rolex, the Warforged Erdfersher.
I'm Tabaxi the Less, played by the follower of Past Less Taken and Randy, and swords and stuff. I'm a fighter cat.
And Chris will be joining us shortly. Chris has another young addition to his household and has to keep things in order there before he can join us. But when Chris joins, we will add him right to this.
What are you guys talking about? I'm still here. I play a jerk like usual.
All right, so
let's pick on Randy's character. Come on, guys. You know.
All right, pick on Randy's character. Let's have Randy do the recap then.
Zing.
Oof.
All right, so if you listen to the tales when I'm about to proceed, what happened last time on Adventures from the Shed? There was a town called Winterspeak District, and they were sucking the energy from District 15 and 12 into their airships. So the team went together and destroyed 3 of 4. And then they decided to wander the rich district looking for more information, and they stumbled upon some people handing out wine. And then it went into the newsroom of there's some lady, and she had a billboard with some pins in it, and it had like people's pictures and buildings on it, and then Les almost spilt wine on it, and then he got sent away. And then they decided to go hop on a tram, and then the tram got shot, and then Les jumped on the top to be the hero of the day.
That's not how I remember it.
Yeah.
At least not the hero part.
Stay tuned for my lapse of memory.
So as a note to the parts that Randy missed, except for that little addition there, the name of the previous episode, I gave the name of the previous episode, Burning Fur and Exploding Pillows. So
yeah,
that more accurately.
That's how that little train car ended.
But we left off with, as I remember it, because Rolex was inside the train, so I think he had a better view of what was going on. But the train was halted forcibly, and a group of folks
explosions
that were recognized more as like kidnappers and ransom takers and what have you stormed into the train and were looking for somebody specific. And it was shortly after that we finished up. They had said, sit down and nobody gets hurt. And Rolex was ready to sit down so nobody would get hurt. But the Chris's character, who for the life of me, I can't remember the name of right now. Ophidian said, hell no, and wanted to destroy the world.
Raze also did not jump on the tram. He decided he was going to walk, and then he heard an explosion and then ran there after seeing some feathers on the tracks, and I was like very confused on what the heck was going on. And they tried to kidnap a girl with purple hair, I believe it was.
Yes. So that is where we're picking up here. So the group, after splitting up to again save some money here and there and make their way into District 15 to go to the Stew and Pearl, Raze's a particular organization stronghold where he potentially could find a contact that can lead you guys to the Timeless Fangs, a group that has information important to Ophidian and what he's looking for, and maybe even Raze and some of you guys. The train was moving forward and it was attacked. We had individuals storm into the first class cabin areas, and that's where we are picking back up. Les just ran across the top of the train as it was stopped and jumped down and is moving towards engagement with a individual who is aiming a flintlock pistol at him. The city itself is again sprawling and massive. There is buildings and stalls and marketplaces everywhere here. And as the tram was stopped violently, you guys find yourselves looking out the windows, and there is a kind of like a small marketplace area with dozens and dozens of people floating around inside of it. There are two people carrying this woman who's kind of like, kicking and trying to struggle away, and there's one right behind, and that person that's behind is acting, I guess, like kind of the rear guard, and that's where you have pulled out your sword and have run up to engage with them. So that is where we are going to begin. So I'm going to go and activate this map here, and that should bring everybody over into it.
Hey Joe.
Hey.
Ophidian, Shikate, and Shukati Istye.
Oh gosh, I forgot about the different names too.
Yep, the different names. Okay.
Less than keeping track.
So this is where we are at right now. Is everyone on the Erridan train map?
Yeah.
I see a.
Oh wow, this is intense.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Where am I?
So those are so all the ones with the white boundary.
The train.
All the ones with the white boundary around them are regular civilians. They're people who are in the market stall, and they're just kind of there, shocked as far as it goes. They have the three people around this center guy right there, and I put the name on that person, woman who's kidnapped. I didn't have a photo for her, so I just took the generic one on there. But that is the woman who's kidnapped, so she is not, well, I mean, you can kill her if you want to. Obviously, you guys are D&D players. You can do what you want.
Well, Chris isn't here. She's safe for now.
There you go. Rolex and Ophidian are inside the train, which is why you guys are standing on top of it. You're not actually on top, you're actually inside of it right now. There's a broken window right in front of you, Rolex, that you're looking out of, and Ophidian is right behind you. There's a dead Dresden Hook individual that you guys identified sitting on the ground, like hunched over. Ophidian has just finished stripping the person naked because he wanted their clothes, and is now stuffing those things away as this is happening. Les, you are here and you are making your way towards engagement. So if there's no questions, let's get into it. Let's roll for initiative.
Roll for initiative. I'm going to do that. Let's see how I end up. Oh, not a good number to start.
Ooh.
I got 8.
I got 22.
Okay. All right. So we have 822, and then I will roll for Ophidian, even though they're not here yet. But I will roll for him, and then we're just gonna.
Hey, do mine roll or no?
Ooh, poor Ophidian.
I have not seen yours yet, Randy.
No, Ophidian.
That could be Les's right now. Oh, you got a 20.
Jesus, Les. That's what, 3-4 critical rolls in this campaign?
I accidentally rolled it a second time because you said it wasn't there, so I clicked it again, so it might pop up.
Yeah, it wasn't there at that time. No, the second one will come through in 10 minutes or so. We're good.
Okay. So, unfortunately, the enemies go first here, and they're all going to go on their own turn. They're all going to go on one turn to keep it simple. And I did not have a chance to alter their HP and stuff, so I have it all written down here. So roll and then roll for damage, and then I'll tell you if and I'll go in there and I'll manually adjust it here because I put the pieces in there last second after I got off work today. So we'll go ahead and do that. But anyways, Les, this individual has a flintlock pistol. He is pointing it at you as you're running towards him with this. He's going to take an attack at you. And let's see here.
Anyone know if disarming strike is a counter before getting attacked, or is it during my turn?
During your turn.
Okay.
I believe, unless it says it's reactionary.
I can't do anything right now. My computer's being garbage.
Your video is frozen, Randy.
Your video is frozen too. Oh no.
Oh yeah, it's kind of funny because you got like this concentrated look on your face.
Yeah.
Like you're deep in focus and just ignoring everything. It's funny.
All right. Well, we can still hear you.
I'm very good with talking without moving my lips, guys.
One hell of a ventriloquist.
Or opening them, for that matter.
So should we wait for you?
Well, we can still do. You can still do the combat part from the NPC side because we can make those changes. But then when Randy needs to roll, he might have to physically roll a die
No, it's caught back up now.
So. Oh, it is. Good.
Okay,
Cool.
We're good. Okay, so I'm going to roll here, and again, I'm just doing straight rolls off of the actual thing, and I'm going to be adding their modifiers manually because, again, I haven't had a chance to set everything up. So let me go ahead and do that here. So it's going to take a shot at you, and that is a 10, which I don't believe would hit you.
I don't believe it would hit most people.
Yeah. Les, are you still working with us, Les? We might have lost Randy now officially.
Well, it definitely misses, though.
Or maybe hit him so hard that his computer died.
Oh, that's not as funny as I think it is.
All right. So we'll wait for him to go after that. This guy is going to take a shot. Flintlock goes off, and the people around the actual train who've been watching the train crash and everything and kind of shocked, they now start to spread and kind of push themselves away. These two here are going to move forward, and they are going to try to get the heck out of there. So we're going to move them as far as they can go up towards the alley. This guy here, seeing Les is still coming at him, will then use his bonus action to drop his pistol and then pull up his short sword, and he is prepared to engage with him. Let's see here. This guy here is going to move forward and try to help engage with this. Rolex, you see him run past the window and moving up towards the back of Les. And then he is also going to take a shot at him. And that is let's see here. Roll. That is that's an 8.
That'd be a miss. Yeah.
The shot fires off. It goes wide. You see some of the fruit stalls and things like that. It hit, and fruit kind of flies up in the air as people are ducking for cover and running around. But that is their turn. Okay.
I love exploding fruit carts. That's
absolutely. Raze, it's your turn now.
Man, they really need to upgrade from smoothbore on these guns because they can't hit for shit.
When the next guy walks out with a minigun, you're going to regret it. Yeah.
Doesn't matter if he walks out with a minigun, he won't be able to hit anything. Okay, so from here, it looks like I can see maybe one bad guy.
Yeah, I mean, you have your movement still, so pretty
okay, so yeah, I will move 30 feet, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Oh, there's... Okay, yeah, there... I saw a lot of civilians on the map, but I'm now realizing just how many there actually are. This could get messy.
Yep.
What can I do?
You can do a 500-foot radius fireball.
and everyone's dead.
I'm not playing Centurion, sadly. Jeez. Okay. So it's clear that these people are moving this one particular person away.
Yeah. They have her under her arms, and she's like kind of like struggling, and as they're pulling her forward.
Okay, Les is occupied with that dude, so I'm just gonna take the dash action. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Hey, I've caught up with the one dude, but I'm still a good 30 feet away from where I need to be. I don't believe there's anything else I can do. I don't have any bonus action stuff.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
So yeah, that's
it's
my turn.
It's Les's turn. We can say for sake of brevity right now, because we just got a message in our Facebook that stupid PC, it's a piece of garbage. So I don't know how long it might take him to get back in here, unless you guys want to wait for him and give him a chance to catch back inside the game.
No, we can keep going and see how horribly we get beaten first.
Yeah, so
and then we could take it all back.
He hears, being a trained fighter, he hears someone running behind him, and he just takes his guard action, and he starts to hold his sword up and prepare to engage with both of these individuals. So that is what he is doing this turn. Rolex, you're up.
Because I don't really want to see somebody get kidnapped, I'm going to take out my heavy crossbow and shoot at one of the guys who is trying to do that. And I checked it; they're 90 feet, and crossbow is 100 feet for regular range. So,
absolutely,
I checked that ahead of time, trying to be all like useful and everything.
Love it.
Let me. Now I got to say, let me find that, because I was just messing with my my token for my cat. And I got to select myself again. Here we go. So heavy crossbow. Back to the roll here. All right, so I'm just going to roll the attack because you said you were going to do the other stuff.
Yep.
11, I'm guessing probably doesn't hit that
Misses.
guy.
So again,
yeah.
a heavy bolt of crossbow comes through, and it fires right past them, and you can see them all kind of like move out of the way as this big bolt just flies through and smashes into a crate near one of the stalls.
Okay, and I'm gonna have Wilfred, the cat. He's gonna go up near Les, but
Okay.
with his 40 feet of movement, doesn't quite. Oh, let me move it back one. Doesn't quite get there, but that's where he's going to hang out in case he needs to help out.
Okay.
And that
With
will
this,
finish my turn.
is there anything else you want to do?
I think. Well,
You have
you
your
know
movement
what?
still.
Yeah, I was going to say. I guess I will step out. At first, I wasn't going to, but Chris isn't really here to act for Ophidian, so I will move out and
Yeah.
defend from that area.
Yeah, Ophidian is still undressing the guy inside there. He's taking some time to get all the clothes off. So we're going to say that's what Ophidian is doing in the meantime right now. He's going through, he's folding the clothes up nicely so it fits inside of his pack, and that's what he's doing. Okay.
Makes sense.
It is now their turn. As Les is moved up closer to engage with the individual here, he has his sword drawn, and he sees you, Raise, running towards him, disguised as a guard. You're running up there, disguised as a guard. He looks at you, and all you can see is like his eyes. You can't see his face; it's covered. He's wearing like kind of like a ninja's cowl around his entire face, and they're dressed in black. He looks over at you, and he looks confused as he sees a guard there, and you hear him go, "You're not supposed to be here. They're supposed to be." And he turns before he can say anything else. Les gets involved and he starts to take a swing. So he's going to take a swing and attack at Les.
Les is rejoining us now, so
he'll
be able to take the hit in a moment.
No,
or maybe not.
That's another 11. So again, he swings, and Les has again because I'm not. He has technically the guy has disadvantage on it. I'm not going to roll again because he's already missed once. So he swings, ting ting. Les is just blocking and parrying perfectly at the individual who's engaged with him right now. These guys here, seeing that there are people running behind you, seeing that there's a guard, they kind of pick up the pace and they start to move quicker out of the way, still carrying the woman with them. This guy here was going towards Les. He hears loud of heavy warforged armored legs clink, clink, running out, and he turns around. He sees you. He's going to take his attack at you, and he's going to move to engage and kind of block you from getting involved.
Oh, is he?
He brings out his short sword and he swings, and Rolex, without even thinking, just grabs the blade and just holding on to it as the guy, you can feel his muscles like, and you're just holding it down at him, looking at him as he's probably about a good maybe half foot shorter than you. That was not a good round for him.
No.
Okay. As this happens, let's see here. We are going to. Another one pops out of this window here from the cart that was behind you, sees what's going on, and is very confused at what's happening here. He's going to pull out his flintlock pistol. He's going to fire at you, Rolex.
I'm going to duck. Yep, I ducked.
And doesn't even duck. You just again the pellets just bounce off your shell, and you just turn your head back and you look at him, and you can see his eyes like wide, and he's just like,
what you gonna do?
That was a great round of combat for the enemies. Raise, you're up.
Yeah.
Okay, so pocketing that bit of information from this one dude, I will address that later. I'm going to move 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. How far from me are they?
They're about probably 20 feet, I'd say, right now from you, if that.
30. Perfect. The one holding the woman, I will use suggestion on him.
Okay. Excellent.
The suggestion will be, you know how this ends. Drop her, and we both walk away.
Okay, and that's a wisdom save, I believe, or
yes, wisdom save DC 13.
That is actually a 14
for
them. So As you yell this out to him, he turns to you and he goes, "You've been paid your coin, guard. Get out of here!" And he starts to. They continue to try to pull them. They don't take your suggestion.
Okay. Well, this is interesting. This is a fun situation to be in. There's nothing else I can do, so that'll be the end of my turn.
Okay. It is now Les. You're up. Hey, welcome back, Les.
Hey, I have a turn now.
Yeah.
What happened while I was standing there?
Nothing.
Like a morph?
Nothing to you. You were blocking things. I mean, you were parrying this guy's blows. You looked great while you were gone.
You would have heard one thing. As Ray's was running past, disguised as a guard, the bandit that was engaged in combat with you looks over at Ray's and says, "You're not supposed to be here. And then that's when you two started fighting.
Yeah.
So Les would have definitely heard that.
Yeah, Les would have definitely heard that. Absolutely.
What you
Right
gonna
on. I'm just looking at my stuff real fast. Yeah. So, Forge, or whatever this is called, was working, but for some reason my Zoom was having the problem, so I had to close it and then open it. So that's what happened. I actually could have played. I was like clicking on stuff, and you guys skipped me. I was about to attack him.
Rip.
Okay. So this is the dude with the gun, or is he one of the other guys?
So he dropped the gun as soon as he saw you, and he missed it with his one shot. You can imagine these old style flintlock pistols are one shot use only before they have to spend a lot of time to reload them. So he just dropped it down. He has a short sword right now, and he's engaging with you. So what do you want to do?
I'm going to attack and use one of my superiority dice to use disarming attack.
Excellent.
As long as I hit, of course. I have him selected. Hopefully it stays selected. All right. Attack, damage, and versatile. What? That's new. What's versatile?
Versatile means that you can use it either one-handed or two-handed, and it does different styles of damage.
Yep.
Oh, okay. I'll just use the standard attack then. All right.
Okay, and what is 13? 13 hits.
Nice. All right.
Get him, Les.
Let's see. I'm just checking something with disarming strike. When you hit a creature with a weapon attack, you can expend one superiority die to attempt to disarm the target, forcing it to drop one item of your choice that it's holding. You add the superiority die to the attack's damage roll, and the target must make a strength saving throw. On a failed save, it drops the object you choose.
Okay, so go ahead and make me
damage.
Yeah, roll the damage. Add a d6, I believe, for a superiority die. Or d8. I'm sorry, d8. A d8 for superiority die.
D8. Okay. Not two. Hold on. 2d6s, right? That's what you said.
Not all the d8s, just a d8.
Yeah. Gotcha. And I need to use the superiority.
All right, so that's
Maybe
10.
I'll roll it again if I click it.
Oh, you already rolled the
yeah.
d8s.
We got it twice.
Yeah.
I'm just going to click the non-used resource. There we go.
Yeah, there we go. Okay, and then he's going to try to, again, make a save against that, and that is that's a 4 that I just rolled. So, okay, what do you want him to drop? His sword? That's what he has in his hand right now.
I want his sword to go flying.
Where do you want it to go flying?
So I'm going to disarm his sword.
How far do you want it to go
guy?
flying?
Sword to go flying. I want it to go flying back to his left.
Okay, all right, so
it's that cart of cheese.
So as you are ting blocking back and forth, you take that sword and you just spin and spin, and his arm gets kind of twisted around, and then it flies out over to the back. Raised, you hear a clanging as a sword just kind of slides across the cobblestone closer to where you're at here. All right, anything else you want to do?
He took his 5 damage. I don't.
Yep.
Can I scratch him with my claw on the other hand?
Well, I think you have two. Do you have 2 attacks as a fighter right now? I don't think you do.
I don't think so. I just didn't know if I could get away with doing 2 hands.
I
was gonna try.
Yeah, no, unfortunately, no. Okay, all right. So that is your turn. Rolix, you're up.
Well, I'm going to use my 10 attacks to attack this guy right next to me.
Oh, you're a monk this time too?
No, I'd have 12 attacks if I was a monk. Come on.
Yes.
No, I'm going to go with the longsword here because, well, I have to select myself to do this. but this guy's standing right in front of me, so I'm just going to take out the long sword and take a swing at him.
Go for it.
That is a attack which equals a number
13
in
hits, yeah,
a 13.
hits.
13 will hit. Cool. Let me add some damage onto that, which will be
Oh, Chris is in the room too.
3 whole damage. Yep, and Chris
3
is
whole
being
damage.
admitted.
Excellent. I like 3 whole damage.
And then I will have Wilfred. I'll call Wilfred back over to me.
Okay. Yeah, absolutely. All right. So as you are again holding on to the blade of the guy who was just sitting there, like trying to still do it, you just pull out this other one right in front of him, and you just come down and you swing down him. He's able to pull the sword back, but as you bring the blade down, he blocks it, but his short sword goes right into his shoulder with yours, and you can see some blood starting to pour out as he and he swings it off. You see again Wilfred running back in towards you here. Anything else that you want to do?
Let's say, no. I'm still going to learn this whole Steel Defender thing, but for now the answer is no.
Okay, all right. Chris, welcome in, man.
Thanks. Wow. Hey, buddy.
You've been stealing someone's clothes. That's all you've been doing.
That's not your background.
He's been spending some time undressing a guy on a train.
Yeah, no, that's what you've been doing, Chris. You've been using your time on the train to take off the Dresden Hooks garb and stuff like that, neatly fold it, and now you're ready to go for combat.
Cool.
Your turn.
It is your turn, actually, if you're in the room.
I guess catch me up because I don't know what that's going on.
All right. So as you finish folding things up, you look up, you can see outside there is a mass of people in this plaza area, and they're starting to try to fan out a little bit as, violence is breaking out. Off in the distance, you can see the woman who's being dragged back by these 2 individuals who are dressed in black. You can see Ray's. Well, you don't know it's Ray's because you can maybe recognize his weapon, but he's disguised currently as a guard chasing after them. Les is engaging with this bandit person over here, and then you have Rolex and his Steel Defender out here engaging with this one. This guy just jumped out of the cabin right next to you and is now starting to engage with everything, but that's what you see currently.
I would like to don the Dresden Hook garb first and then go chase after the group with the woman.
Okay, I'll say since we've already gone through a round, I would say you can use that to disguise yourself as best you can.
Quick change.
All right, sounds good.
Okay, so then you have your movement. Then you can continue to go.
Yeah, where's the group? I gotta zoom out here. Jeez, where?
Yeah, they're off to the west
They're
side.
Up here. They're up towards the left-hand side of the. They're heading towards this alleyway
near the cheese cart.
Yeah.
Cheese? Is that really cheese? Now I might stop by and get some cheese. Let's see.
Middle of a fight.
I'm gonna make sure I'm just normal 30 feet. No, it's a bummer. I tried to send a sword over there to cut the cheese, but what are these 5-foot squares?
5-foot squares, yeah.
All right.
Well, I mean, if you didn't waste so much time dressing up, you would have been able to get out there faster.
Well, can I
tacos?
Well, what's running? Can I run? Just
you can dash. You have your action. You can use your action to dash. Yes.
Yeah. What does that give me?
Another 30 feet. Another 30 feet.
Sweet.
So you probably get up to right where Les is right around now.
Yep.
Okay. All right. All right. That should be, I believe, your turn. Okay.
Right, turn marker up here.
Okay, so it is now their turns. This one here, seeing that things are going bad, he is going to, and doesn't have a sword. Les, you see him, pull his sleeve down, and you can see he's got very intricate tattoos laid around all of his hand. And he, again, starts to hold his fist in a clenched form, and you can see them start to glow and glow and glow. And he just pushes his hand out, and as it does, a massive force of energy expels from the tattoos, and you can see them start to fade out. I need you to make me a strength saving throw, please.
Saves.
And then I think actually, Ophidian, I need you to make one as well, because it is a cone. Let me just measure real quick here. Yep, I need you to make one as well, Ophidian, please.
What's this for?
Strength saving throw.
All right, 15.
Okay.
Where the heck? I cannot see. Yeah, my character is not up on the screen.
What?
Like my stuff isn't up, like my
utility
Inventory
thing and all
feature
that
skill
stuff.
saves.
Yeah,
Hmm.
it's not hidden anywhere.
It might be somewhere because it should be there.
Should be there.
Might be hidden somewhere, I should say, because it ought to be
Let's see.
there.
I'll move the chat box. No, it's not hidden behind there, so it's
That's
Make a
weird.
perception check.
I'm gonna roll a random d20. Got a 9.
You
and
can roll it from the character sheet too.
I rolled a 9 again. What's a 9? Now that's a 6. I was almost
He's rolling a
Yes.
one-sided die that
I'm
just
going
has
to
a
refresh
9
my
on it.
screen.
This
I feel
die
like I'm
sucks.
missing a bunch of stuff on here. I'm refreshing my screen. It's a little
Okay.
Okay. Yeah.
like my whole chat box is kind of messed up.
Oof.
So he's going to take
That's-
a natural 20 for this round and go.
That works. I'll just take a standing 20.
All right, let's try the green one. The green one goes, oh, cool.
All right, there we go. The stuff's finally coming up. All right, so it's the strength
Strength
save.
save. Strength save, please. Yes.
19.
Ooh,
That's a fail. Okay.
poor Ophidian.
So you take Shikate, you take 3 points of damage if you can go and mark yourself down. I didn't have the thing set up properly, so you're going to have to manually track everything here. So I apologize for that. But 3 points of damage to you. Les, you take 1 point of damage, and you're not knocked backwards. But Ophidian, unfortunately, you're knocked back 10 feet and knocked prone as well from this here, as this massive force of energy flies out from this person's hand. As it does, Les, you can see his hand kind of just go limp like a noodle, and he kind of like drops down to one knee as looks like he's grimacing in some pretty bad pain from it. But that's what he's doing. This guy here, oops, I can select my person here, so you can move back 10 feet. And then this guy here is going to, again, hear this massive of energy. He looks back. Rolex, he kind of like shakes his head. He goes, huh, and he does the same thing. He rolls back his sleeve, and he, again, charges up. You can see his arm just starting to vibrate and pulsate with this red energy from his tattoo that he has on there. And he just reaches forward, and I need you to make me a strength save as well.
I can do that.
So I'm just assuming this guy doesn't care that he's attacking one of his fellow Dresden Hook guys.
He was focused solely on Les, and again he
All right,
shot it
just
out as a 15-foot blast. Yeah.
No worries.
Yeah.
Just making sure.
Oh, all right. So I fail that.
Yeah, so you fly backwards 10 feet, and again, you take, roll. You take 4 points of damage as you get knocked backwards 10 feet. And again, you see the same thing, like, it's almost like he exhausts himself, and his arm just kind of like just dangles there like there's no bone in it almost. He just kind of falls forward. He's holding on to it. This guy here sees what's going on. He is going to make a move to get out of the area. He's going to move this way, and then these ones here are going to continue. Oh, they're almost there. That since they're carrying somebody, that's as far as they can go. Okay, that is their turns. It is now Raise. You're up.
All right, you want to do this the hard way. I am casting Sleep.
Sleep. Love it.
And there we go.
Yep.
Oh no, one civilian.
A few people are going to get sleepy.
Yeah, they look
it's
tired.
One civilian.
Yeah.
Oh well, we had to have some casualties.
That's collateral damage. It's okay.
Yeah, and it's just sleep. Now, if you go in there and slit their throat, that's bad.
Okay, that is 15 hit points of creatures.
15. Okay. So as you cast Sleep here, you can. It's the way I interpret Sleep. It's 15 for everybody, not 15 for one creature, and then whatever's left goes to the next one, because that typically, for me, at least in my experience, sleep doesn't usually ever work. So with that, this person here goes to sleep. She goes and she falls over into the actual like bench and like bangs her shoulder into it.
I mean, there's just so much going on. She got overwhelmed.
So much going on. But the three of them though, when you cast Sleep at 15, unfortunately, you can see it like kind of like running, and they kind of slow down for a second. And they're like, ugh, and they keep going. So unfortunately, Sleep does not take for them with the 15.
Well, then I will.
And that was on the lower half of the D8s, unfortunately. 15 points.
It happens. All right, I'm gonna move then.
Okay.
I will keep advancing. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. These bastards.
You're getting closer, though. Every round you're getting closer. Every round you're getting closer.
Yeah, that's my turn.
All right, Les, you have a person. He's standing there. He's holding on to his arm, which looks dead right now, and he's looking up at you. What do you want to do? He's disarmed at this point in time, but you did not get knocked back.
Don't have time to mess with you. And I just kind of like, let's see, feline agility. I'll go to that real fast. You move on your turn in combat. You can double your speed until the end of your turn. Once you use this trait, you can't use it again until you move 0. Okay, I'm going to put myself in harm's way for maybe a punch or something. But I'm just going to run past him and double my speed so I can move 60.
Okay, yeah, he's definitely going to take he's going to try to grab at you with one arm. We'll see here if he can do it. Hey, the one time he can actually do something. That's nice. That is...
Just kind of slaps your butt as you walk away.
Yeah, it's one of those things like he tries to like punch you in the face, but like just get you in the shoulder. You get a little bit of a dead arm feeling, but nothing bad. So you can move if you would like to. You have your
good game out there.
Okay.
Yep.
Good game, buddy.
Yeah, moving diagonal past him.
Yep. Go ahead and move.
I'm trying to move. He's not going. Come on.
Do you have the little guy highlighted?
Yeah, I don't know what's going on. Come on, move.
There you go. There was a movement.
So I want to
somebody's moving raise.
but I'm not gonna. Okay, so 5. Then come on, move. Why isn't he moving?
It's slow. It's slowly going.
Yeah. He's very agile. He's carefully moving his way through there.
We're doing some stop motion animation here.
Come on, move again.
15.
Come on.
Well, less than
20.
How much speed do you have? I'll move you.
I was waiting.
I'm running double, so it would be 60, right?
Yeah, so you'd be able to get right up to there then with 60 feet of movement.
Okay, I'm going to use action surge for another turn.
Well, it's another action. So it's not.
Or could I not
another
use
action.
Okay, so I need to make sure I use that ability, and so action surge would be giving me another turn, right? So yeah.
It's not another turn. It's another action that you have.
Okay.
So you can use that action to dash. You can use that action to dash if you want again and run forward.
Okay, then I will use my action surge. Use ability, and so I'll move up on one of them and immediately strike him.
Well, you wouldn't be able to strike them because that would be your action to dash to get up to them. So you'd be able to get up to them, but you wouldn't be able to do anything on that particular turn.
You should try jumping on them, just on them.
Yeah, if I can pounce with my claws while I'm running that way, then
sure. Go ahead and roll me an acrobatics check to see if you can pounce on them.
Okay, skills, acrobatics, and they're not looking at me, are they?
No, they're well. Maybe they have their eyes. They have their heads back, turning as they're pulling somebody. They're aware people are chasing them.
Oh,
so with a 9, as you're running and you pop up with your claws out here, the one turns, he sees you, and he again just puts his palm out and just stops you in your chest and knocks you down off to the side. And as you kind of claw to the ground and recover, you look over at him. He looks a little bit different than the other guard that you were just now dealing with here. And he continues to kind of try to struggle and push the person forward here. So unfortunately, with the pounce, you weren't able to get him. But I believe that is all you can do right now. So roll it.
Okay.
I took 1 point of damage during that, right?
Yes, 1 point of damage.
From the other guy?
Yep.
Yeah, okay.
I'm going to step back up to this guy. I guess what I'm going to do is going to step back up at an angle so I can have my steel defender flanking him.
Absolutely.
I'm going back. I pull my shield out at the same time, so I now have the long sword and shield ready. And I'm going to swing at him again towards the same elbow or same shoulder that he already got attacked in by his own weapon. And we will hit.
Ooh, hits. That's a hit.
Yes.
Yeah,
17 definitely hits. And we'll add another 5 damage.
5 points of slashing it. So again, this time you come in and you cleave into his shoulder, and you can see the arm where it was dead. You smack into it with the blade, and you sever the arm, and it just kind of drops down off the thing, and you can see him just But the thing is, there is a magical energy that seems to swirl around the wound and bind it, so it's not spilling out blood from where that tattoo was that was starting to fade off of his arm. But you've definitely done some damage to him here.
Okay. And I am going to, this time I'm going to use the bonus action to have Wilfred help for
Yes.
the next attack.
Absolutely, absolutely. Wilfred again gets into like his battle phase. His eyes start to glow a little bit of a red, and is prepared for the next round. All right.
Let me move over to this one and click that button.
All right, Ophidian,
Ophidian.
you're knocked on the ground and you're getting back up and you're like, what an asshole. That guy just knocked me. I look like that person. But you can see that he's just like down on the ground right now. He's just looked like he's in some horrible, horrible pain, not really paying attention. What do you want to do?
Did he take an action this round? That guy that's on the ground in pain?
Yeah, he did. He was at the top of the order, so he took his action, and now it's your guys' go. His turn's next again. Yep.
Well, just walk up and since he thinks he's a buddy of mine, I'm just gonna stab him with the rapier. I'm like I'm gonna put on my hand like, hey buddy, can you help you up and run him through.
Sure. Go ahead.
I can get sneak attack on that.
Sure, yeah, absolutely. Go ahead and roll with advantage. Yeah.
All right. Well, I hope that I hit him first.
Hey, if he says roll damage, just roll damage. What are you doing?
Well, yeah, sure. Unless if he's that incapacitated, could I get advantage on the attack?
Yeah, no, I said roll with advantage. Yeah, roll with advantage on the attack.
Yeah.
Whew, good thing. Good thing.
Still just hit.
Yeah.
Horrible.
But roll me damage, please.
All right, regular damage, and then I'll do the sneak attack here. What is my sneak attack? 2d6, I think.
2d6, yeah.
This level.
Ouch.
Did you get your quick bar, the HUD, when you refreshed?
Yep.
Is sneak attack in there?
Like
under feature or something?
Oh, maybe under feature, maybe.
Yeah, I don't think it does anything. Like if I hit sneak attack, it just tosses it in the pile.
But doesn't it tell you what you can roll?
Should be 2d6. Give me 2d6.
Yeah, I know it's 2d6, but I mean I don't think it does anything. Is this okay? Let's see. Can I roll 2 or not? No, just roll 1. Ah, Jesus
Christ. Killing it.
All right. So with that is enough. Again, you walk over and you're like, "Hey, buddy." He's like, he's leaning down on the ground, and his arm is like dead, and he's like muttering something to himself, and then you just walk up and you just go, and you just push the blade straight through his neck, and just give it a little twist, and he just slides off the edge of your sword, and just kind of crumples into a pile on the floor. So he is currently dead.
I like it.
All right. What else you want to do?
I mean, if I could finish my movement, that's fine. Oh, I got one more step after that.
Okay. All right. With that being said, it is now their turn. So he is dead, but this guy here is running, and he is going to get off of the screen, and he is going to disappear into the crowd. So for all intents and purposes, he dips out. Okay. These guys here, again, this guy here, he turns and he looks at the one who's carrying the woman, and he kind of gives him a nod, and he starts to take this person. Wait, come on. Both of you at the same time, please. Okay, whatever. I'm just going to move them both. They're going to run off into this alleyway here, and they are going to disappear. He then, again, Les, as you're like, you slid backwards and you have your claws out, he rips off both of his sleeves, and you can see large tattoos all up and down his arms, and he just simply comes at you, and he just kind of puts his hands up like this here. He is going to take some attacks at you. He is going to roll for attacks. Let's see if I can actually hit anybody.
Plural?
Yeah.
I'm heavily armored.
Nope, that's a miss. That is a 17. Does that hit you?
I am an 18 armor.
Ooh, 18.
Nice.
All right. So he comes in, he swings, and he hits. But again, you're able to block, and then just the armor itself is absorbing the blows. He's going to spend a key point to, again, use flurry of blows on you. So that is going to be another 17, which misses. Natural one. Yeah, and a natural one. So as he's parrying and blocking this here, he actually swings and he goes toward your face. But again, using your feline agility again, you're able to see it and dodge back. And as his hand comes through, you just kind of bite his wrist like an angry animal, and you can just and he pulls his wrist back. We'll say he takes a couple of points of damage from that here with a natural one, unfortunately. But he is now standing between you and the other group of individuals who have just now left. Okay, this guy here, Rolex, he sees he's in not good shape right now. He is currently, let me just go ahead and roll a d20 for him real quick here. Is he? Oh yeah, no. So he is currently exhausted right now. He can't move. He can't get up. He just spent all of his energy from that magical tattoo blast. So he can't move. So he is stuck there for this turn.
That's the guy that is next to me.
Yeah.
Okay.
With that, you guys hear whistles being blown from the distance. You hear the familiar sounds of the guard force coming forward here. You hear them getting louder and louder. And as they are, you hear some loud clink, clink as these obsidian, black steel looking defenders start making their way into the actual part of the city. They are coming in to find out what's happening, and they appear on the edges of the trains, and they're starting clink, clink as citizens are starting to disperse around them. Okay, they are going to roll for initiative as well. We'll add them in, and then they will go on the next turn. Okay, that is theirs. Raise, you're up. You hear this happening. What do you want to do?
I'm gonna do what my character was built to do.
Which is?
I'm going to cast Disguise Self, disguising myself as the monk that was engaged with Les.
Okay.
That is... Okay, I have one first level slot left.
Okay.
And I'm just going to move past them. I'm going to continue to try to follow the dude that is carrying the woman.
Okay, all right. So, I mean, they're right there with you. They're looking back and they're seeing things. They're not like, just saying, and you're in the middle of the square doing this. So just give me a quick stealth check to see if you can change without them noticing you.
All right, let's try it.
Okay, yeah.
Oh,
I would say like
21.
a couple of people are running past you, and as they're running past you, you see a big person like he's carrying like a wheel of cheese, running away from things. As soon as he runs past you, you just kind of and just change into one of them, and you start to make your move. So if you want to, you can continue to move forward with them.
10, 15, 28, 25, 30. And
okay.
Yeah, I'm just gonna keep following him. As soon as I get to him, I'm gonna let him take the lead. And if I get a chance, I'm stabbing him in the back.
Okay, all right, very good. Les, you're up.
Hey, can I actually roll initiative for my character?
You were a part of initiative already.
Instead of taking this fizzly little 3 that whoever
that's what I rolled for you, unfortunately.
Oh god.
It was a for real roll.
That means you rolled a 1.
Yeah.
As you can see, I've been rolling like great tonight. All night I've been rolling nothing but phenomenal rolls. But Les, you're up.
Yeah, I'm adjusting my hit points because I should have 36, not 30, because I didn't add my constitution to my levels. Anyway,
Rip.
I don't have time for you. But I'm still going to attack this guy because he's in my way.
Okay, go ahead.
So draw back out the sword, and he's just attacking with his hands, so he doesn't have anything to disarm. And none of my other abilities will take effect, so it's just going to be a regular slash at this guy.
Go ahead, roll for me.
Versatile just means with one hand, or does that mean with both?
It's either one, so however you want to choose it.
Versatile means you use 2 hands and it will deal more damage.
Yep, or you can use it with one hand if you're using a shield or something else.
I have a shield out right now, so.
Yep. So then you have one hand.
He always fights with his shield out.
18 hits. Yeah. Go ahead and roll me damage, please.
How much? Normal.
Ooh, 9 points of slashing damage.
Probably
Very nice.
The best damage roll so far.
Very nice. Yeah, absolutely.
Looking at my abilities real fast. Combat superiority. What is that? Oh, never mind. Okay, yeah, that's my turn.
Okay, so as you're swinging your blade around, he's trying to block and parry it, but again, you swing up and then you just come in and you come right straight through and you just pierce right through his robes and you can see the gash come through and pull back out and there's some blood dripping off of your blade. Very good. Okay, I believe it is now Rolex, your turn.
Yeah,
Guards
between
are coming. Try to run.
between myself and Wilfred, I just want to finish knocking this guy out because he's in rough shape. You said he couldn't really get up to fight.
Yeah, he was exhausted. It seemed
Yeah,
like.
so I'm just looking to knock him out.
Go for it.
Try and hit him over the top of the head with the hilt of my sword, and because Wilfred is helping by nipping at his heels, I have advantage.
Yep, advantage, absolutely.
11 doesn't quite.
11 doesn't
Yeah.
do. I would say.
Do I have any bonus because he's prone or anything? Or that's just advantage.
Yeah,
anyway?
yeah. Roll me one more. Let's see. We'll give you triple
what the
advantage.
hell?
We'll give you triple advantage on this one.
I can do this.
Give me triple advantage on this.
Give you that computerized accuracy.
Yep. And miss again. So there's just too much going on right now.
Rolex, you are just so enraptured in what's going on here. This is something that's brand new for you in terms of the chaos in the city right now and seeing the humans' responsiveness here. You're trying to absorb it all in here at the same time. You're just not really picking. You're just kind of like swinging at the guy as you're looking around and you're just kind of okay. Anything else that you want to do? Those are some unlucky rolls.
Now we're gonna stick with Wilfred helping me out and see what's happening next.
Okay, all right. So it is your turn now, Ophidian, as the guard, the obsidian guard is not there yet. So go ahead.
All right, I'm just gunning it.
Go for it.
Yeah, that's all my movement.
Okay. Okay.
Is this guy here, this Dresden Hook guy, or is he not there anymore? The guy by Les.
The guy by Les, yeah, he's still there. He's still fighting.
I just stabbed that guy.
Okay.
Yeah, he just got stabbed. He just got stabbed.
Gotcha.
Okay, it is now their turn. All right, so Les, he is going to take another shot at you here. Ooh, that is a miss. And then he is going to take one more. Again, another.
A lot of low freaking rolls.
As he's doing this here, he looks and sees another one of his people running towards him, and he looks over at you, Ophidian, and he goes, take care of this one. And he turns and he goes to move out the way. You have attack of opportunity.
Thanks, now.
Yeah, you have attack of opportunity if you want to.
Go ahead.
Get him.
Long sword. Sword. Is that with advantage since it's an attack of opportunity? Or?
Nope.
No. Okay.
It's
Is
free.
he flanked because of the civilian behind him?
It still hits. Though.
Oh, well, I don't mean it.
Take whatever we can get.
It still hits.
Damage. Normal.
Ooh, nice.
All right, Raise. You actually get
damage.
it. As he turns, you just swing and cleave up, and you can feel the blade go through part of his flesh on his back, and you can feel like it hits some bone in his spine. And you kind of like you hear him, and he starts to like kind of still stumble forward. He's still alive, barely. Raise. He's running past you.
There's the charge.
You have an attack of opportunity if you want. You are looking like them, but you can attack him if you want to. You see him running, covered in blood, coming down of his back. What do you want to do?
Yeah. I mean, if he looks like he's severely wounded, I might as well just finish him off.
Yeah,
Go ahead and make an attack, please.
Trip him.
I'm gonna hit him with my viola. No, just the Ikla. Oh no, sad.
Oh no! So as you take out the ukulele and you swing at him, he's like stumbling forward because he's in pain, and you kind of just whiff right over his head. He looks at you as he's moving forward. Is there anything you want to say to him? As you look like you're one of his people.
My bad.
Thought you were the other guy.
Well, so like, here's the thing. I don't look like one of his people. I look like him.
Oh, you look like him. That's right. I'm sorry. I thought you said yeah. So he looks at you and he goes, "What in the?" And he
perfect. Now I know his voice.
Yeah.
I'm going to yell at him. I'm going to yell at this dude, but it's clearly addressing his partner. God damn it. Keep going. There's a doppelganger.
Make me a deception check or a performance check, either one.
Ooh, deception. because I have double proficiency on that. Oh, and I needed it. 12.
Okay, all right. Well, we'll see. We'll see if they believe you here on the next thing here. So 12 is a little bit over average. So we'll see. Okay, this guy here, Rolex, he's looking really bad. His arm is on the ground. He actually is going to let's see if he can get up. Yeah, so he gets up. He doesn't. He's not able to really do anything, but he's going to try to move out of the way. So you have an attack of opportunity if you would like.
Yeah.
Go for it.
Can knock that punk out anyway. This one's going to hit. I know it's going to hit because I rolled 14.
Yeah, you did. It hits. Yeah, it hits. Go ahead.
Yeah, so bonk on the head. Yeah.
Ooh.
So seven sword hilt damage to the top.
So as he gets up and he's trying to run away, it is just a straight like a bonk on the head with the butt of your sword. But again, you can feel his skull like cave in as you hit him, and he just falls to the ground about a few feet in front of you here, and he just slides over dead.
Well, that wasn't my intent.
All right. All right, Rays, we are actually going to go over to here 1 second, and I'm going to bring Rays into this other part of the city.
I'm special.
Bye-bye, Rays.
Bye, Rays.
All right, Rays, you are here. Now, the rest of you guys haven't put your people in here yet because you're still on the other map, so we'll bounce back and forth a little bit. But Rays, you see this alleyway down here with people, they're keeping close to the sides of the building because they're hearing a bunch of commotion going on. And just right before you, you can see the woman. She's still kind of like, she's holding on to the guy, and he's still like pulling her. And he's slowed down because there's no longer two of them doing it. It's just him by himself. So he's pretty close to you if you want to go and do something. He did hear this. He did hear you yelling at the other person, who is I forgot to add in. He's right there. What do you want to do, Rays?
I want to. Is he looking at me?
Yeah, he's like dragging the woman. He's looking back, but he's not seeming like he wants to engage with you because he's trying to get this woman away. But you do have the other person who's standing right next to you look exactly like who's staring at you.
Okay.
Wait, let me help you carry her.
I need this guy's trust. I need this guy's trust. So I'm just... I'm going to keep beating down this dude that I'm impersonating.
Okay, go ahead and make me an attack roll, please.
What?
Stop.
Yeah.
Stop pretending to be me.
Come on. There you go. Equal. Please work. Nope. 6.
Go ahead and roll with advantage for me. Since you are looking like it, be surprised. I'll say go give me an advantage roll on that one.
All right. I'll take it.
You can do it.
Well, that was damage.
It's a damage.
I thought. Okay, I heard damage, not advantage.
Sorry, my apologies. I might have said the wrong thing. But yeah, roll me with advantage. See if you can hit him with this.
Okay, so that's just a second roll. That's better. 13.
13 misses him though. So I'm sorry. So unfortunately, yeah. So as you try to swing at him again, you hear he just kind of blocks and parries the blow, even though he's not looking very hot. He still seems some fight in him. And he looks over at his person. He goes, "Do not listen to this imposter here. Get her out of here now."
All right. So I'm going to move myself between the two of them.
Okay.
Look back and. I'm gonna yell back. Someone tipped off someone else. Get to safety. Go.
All right. Let's make a competing deception. You make a deception check. I'll make a persuasion check, and we'll see who this person will listen to.
All right.
I will persuade you to be deceived.
I think I win that with a 22 versus 2.
Yeah. The guy who's pulling the girl along, he looks at you and he goes, Of course, and he starts dragging her further along here.
He should have just shut up. Then they could have caught me with the voice.
All right, back to the train here. Let's go back to here and reactivate this map. Okay. We have you, and you're off the map now. It is now Les, your turn.
Les is following.
So Les is following. So we'll move Les into there, and then we will go back to the other map here. Gosh, I don't know why I made 2 maps on 2 different things here, but I did. So,
Yeah.
All right, Les, you pop out right here. You see Ray's not being raised. You see Ray's, and you hear him yelling, and he's in between him and the other person that you have attacked and bloodied already. What do you want to do?
He already had heard the shit show going on in front of him, so he's just going to run past the 2 clones and go after the other guy.
All right.
That should just be 20 feet or 25 feet, so that's enough to still attack. I will target this guy. Or does targeting work?
Targeting doesn't work on this one. So go ahead and roll me your attack here, and we will.
Okay. Does he have a weapon drawn, or is he?
He's carrying the woman. Yeah.
All right. I wonder if I can use distracting or goading attack to make him let her go and attack me.
If you want to,
I'll try that. Okay, first, I'll try to make an attack. See if it works, and then I'll try that. Does a 20 hit?
Yeah, 20 hits. Les with just all the rolls tonight, man.
Does a 20 hit?
Okay, so when you hit a creature with a weapon, attack,
he's gonna make a wisdom saving throw here. So we're gonna do that here, and we're going to roll for him. That is no, he is not save on that. So you goad him successfully. He kind of just drops the woman down, and she falls down on the ground. And you see him pull out his sword, and he is prepared to fight with you. After you come over and you just smack him in the side of the arm. You cut through the leather armor that he's wearing, and he starts to bleed. He pulls out his blade. He's now ready to engage with you. He's dropped the woman completely.
Mm-hmm. Damn it! Damn it, Les.
Why are you saying damn? Anyway, I can't end my turn, so I'll just say
you're fine. Yeah, your turn's over here. Turns over here. Okay, let's go back to the other map here. And Rolex, you're up. You see your friends run off in the distance, and you hear these large obsidian golems, constructs coming towards your way, and they're just kind of going, "Citizens, please disperse." As they're making their way in, they're going to actually be involved in this round here. So what do you want to do, Rolex?
I think I will disperse. Myself and Wilfred will make haste towards the alleyway. Let me see how far I can get here. So if I do that, I mean, I can get a little more than halfway, I guess. Let's go. I'm just going to move both of them.
Yep.
Oh, I have to select, not the select. Just about there, and that will finish my turn.
Okay, all right. The Obsidian Guard is making their way in. They are heading into the actual alleyway. They're observing what's been going on. Ophidian, what are you wanting to do?
Running into the alley.
All right. All right, so we will then go back to the alleyway here. And Ophidian, you just pop in, and I will add you in right now.
You can do that anymore. There we go.
Okay.
Piercings affect that apparently.
Who's who on here?
So this is the woman. This is the 2 individuals who are the enemies, and you have, of course, Rays, who looks like this guy. There's 2 of these guys basically here and here, and.
Right. Okay. I will toss a dagger at. I can't target him. I guess I can't target somebody. All right. I will toss a dagger at the guy that is dragging the women around.
Okay, he's not dragging her anymore. He has a sword out. She kind of fell onto the ground.
Okay. Either way, he's getting a dagger.
Go ahead. Yeah. Roll for attack.
I assume I could do a sneak attack because he's not expecting.
Yeah, he's engaged with Les right now. So yes, absolutely.
Excellent.
Oh, Les just disappeared. Ooh.
I think I hit him.
That's double. That's double 20s right there.
Oh my gosh, that's got to count for something.
Hey, has he attacked this round?
No, he is not.
Oh, you get to use the assassination.
Yes.
Future, okay. Let's try to see if this sneak attack does anything. Oh, it does. Okay, it has to damage it. All right, let me do regular damage first.
Oh, yeah.
And then you can do your irregular damage.
And then sneak attack damage. And then let's see if the assassination feature's in here. Yep, there it is.
Hey, that was weird.
I guess it doesn't matter. I already got a critical hit, so I don't know how that works.
We're doubling up the crit, so he's dead. So as you run in, you just pull a dagger out of one of your sleeves, and you just it parts your hair as it flies straight over your head and just centers right into the bridge of this guy's nose, and you can see him just stagger for a second, and then just falls over and is dead. That was beautifully done.
And then we tell the woman, "Come with us if you want to live."
Yeah. As this happens, Les, you see the woman when you hit this person with the thing, and he falls over dead. The woman, she looks back up at you, Les, who is not obviously looking like some of the people there. She looks at you and she goes, with fear in her eyes, she looks at you and she hears the Obsidian Guard coming. She looks at you and she goes, "What have you done?"
What?
And she turns and she turns to start scrambling, and she starts trying to get away from you guys. All right. Ophidian, that is your turn.
Let's just stands there confused.
That was
the end of my turn. I burned up my movement in action. So.
Yeah, that was your turn here. For the sake of expediency, I'm going to move Rolex and Wilfred out into theirs. We're going to say we're effectively pretty much out of combat if let's see here, if Raze can kill this guy in this next shot. So can you do that, Raze?
Oh no, I cannot.
Let's see if you can do it. If you can kill him in this next shot, we'll say combat's ended. Rolex will get back with you guys, and then we will end, and we'll take a quick break after this.
Base or advantage?
Since there's more people around him and things, and he has another friend who just now showed up who he thinks is a friend, but just killed one of his people, I would say he's very well guarded over what's happening, so it would be just a regular straight attack.
All right.
So let's see if you can do it.
I doubt it.
Yes.
No. 14.
14. So, a 14. Let me just see here real quick. Yeah, no, 14 would miss this guy. This guy was their leader, so unfortunately it doesn't. I'm going to give Ophidian, since he rolled double 20s, and a chance to kill this guy off then, as Raze is going after him.
I just want to knock him out. I don't want to kill him, but I can do some dual. I'll do some dual damage.
Okay, go ahead.
Give me the rapier action on him. Advantage or no advantage on it? I don't know.
Yeah, I would say advantage because he's engaged with Raze right now. Let's give you advantage on that one.
Ooh, 15.
15. Go ahead and roll me damage.
I missed it by that much.
Yeah.
Damn it.
All right, with that, how do you want to knock him out?
I like the pommel in the back of the head kind of thing.
Okay. All right. So as you're engaging with this person here, he's just, again, blocking your blows as you're trying to get your Euclid in. You just see from behind a hand just come out and just whack him right in the back of the head, and the eyes roll back, and he just falls over onto the actual floor. So with that, we are out of combat. We will get everyone back together here. But first, let's take a quick break. After a word from these sponsors.
Let's take a quick break, and we'll be right back after a word from our sponsor.
The preceding podcast was brought to you by One
Oh,
Joe Young.
I think I'm our
You can find
sponsor.
us online at adventuresfromtheshed.com.
And we'll bring Rolex in here. We'll bring them in there. Yeah.
As she scrambles away, Les is like, "Remember, with a fighter named Les, less is more."
Oh.